Hey, it's your real estate geek, Andrew Finney here. So today we're back with real estate trends. Today we're specifically taking a look at 5 deal crushers to avoid when getting ready to close on your new home. People think that it's a given once you pass the appraisal process that you're going to close on your new home. What would happen if 1 to 2 days before you get ready to close, your whole deal just falls apart? Here's 5 things you need to know and 5 things you need to avoid those deal crushers. So deal crusher number 1 is saying at the closing table, I quit my job this morning. That's really bad because what's going to happen is your lender's actually going to verify your credit score to make sure that it hasn't changed. They're going to verify your employment to make sure that you're still employed and that you can pay back your loan. If you say that you quit your job, you just lost that house. So make sure that you don't quit your job when you're buying a home, and please make sure that you continue your employment so you can obviously pay for your mortgage. Deal crusher number 2 is saying, I can't wait to get all the new furniture we bought for our new home. This goes back to the lender checking your credit score right before you get ready to close. They have to verify there weren't any changes whenever you get ready to close on your new home, and specifically your underwriter is going to check that approximately 1 to 3 days before you close to make sure everything is in order. If it has changed, it could affect your interest rate, and we don't want to see your mortgage bill higher than it needs to be, so avoid that deal crusher number 2. Deal crusher number 3 is saying that I can't believe the appraisal came in higher than we bought our home for. If you say that at the closing table, it could cause some bad blood between you and the seller. It could cause an issue depending on when you say it. You could get a seller that withdraws out of the contract or cancels it so they decided not to sell if you're sharing that information. If you're getting a hot deal in your real estate market right now, keep that information to yourself, high five each other, dance around, celebrate, and have a party, but just don't share it with anybody, because guess what? The seller doesn't have to know what the home appraised for, and you don't need to you don't want to rub it in their nose that you got such a sweet ride and such a sweet deal on that house, if at all possible. Just don't do that. That could be a deal crusher number 3. So deal crusher number 4 is saying, I can't wait to get the house. Well, you're probably thinking, well, if it's going to be my house, then why can't I express my delight and my exuberance with what I want to do to the home? It's pretty simple. If you're at the closing table and you got a seller on the other side, or if you're in the house and right now that seller still owns that house until it becomes yours, think about this. How would you feel if somebody walked into your home and said that they wanted to gut it? Most sellers are going to have somewhat of an emotional connection to the property, especially if they have upgraded it and updated that home. So even though you may have grand plans to make it your own, that's really cool. Just keep it to yourself until such a time that you actually close on that home. Just be careful what you say, okay? Because you could get some people that say, nope, no dice, and that would crush it too. So deal crusher number 5 is actually saying, could you remove that swing set from the backyard, or could you remove that tire? Could you remove this? Could you remove that? Or hey, I want that tree taken out. At closing, that is not the time to be making requests. At the time to make requests is early in the process, whenever you work with your real estate consultant and you have your due diligence period and you're working with your real estate consultant to set up a home inspection. You've got back the home inspection report. You make any repair requests that are noted. The only time that whenever you get ready to go do that buyer walkthrough, that final walkthrough, right before you get ready to close on your home 1 to 3 days in advance, the time and place to make that known is actually if one of those things that should have been repaired weren't repaired. That's where it's really important to make sure that you're doing that, because you want to make sure that anything that was agreed upon up front was actually repaired. So if it wasn't, please chime in and let your real estate agent know. And obviously your real estate agent is going to be having your back anyways, and I have confidence in the real estate agent that you're going to work with if you were taking a look at how to find a great real estate agent, that they're going to be looking out after you, having your back, and they're going to make sure that stuff was done before the final walkthrough so that you can get ready to move into your new home. So hey, those are 5 deal crushers that you need to know right now whenever you get ready to close on your new home and to avoid. If you have any questions about these, or you have some others that you would like to share, please tell us about them in the comment section below. If you haven't already done so and you took something of use from this video, give us those thumbs up and subscribe now. Enjoy a great day and look forward to catching up with you soon. Thank you.